Alright, editing Sierra here with a little disclaimer. So I recorded this video twice because it was so incredibly hard and painful. In the first video, I was in an adrenaline state. I was in the fight or flight stress response because that was the day that I announced this to all of our customers, and I just had so much to do that I went into an adrenaline state. The second video is obviously the same shirt I'm wearing now. So I took parts from the second video that I didn't actually address in the first video and that I really thought was important to include. So this video might be a little bit longer and it might seem a little weird because I'm very different. I'm a lot more energetic. Not really, but I seem a lot more energetic in one video because of that. So just wanted to get that disclaimer, and yeah, let's get into the video. I feel like this is the third video in a row where I'm gonna cry. I swear I usually do not cry on this channel, but the last few weeks have been a lot and very emotional, and this should be hopefully the last one that's super emotional, but we'll see. That is just the journey and the place in life that I am at right now. But as most of you probably know, but some of you may not, I have a company, a small business. I call it a social venture. I have a team of 10 people, and I've been working on this venture for the last like 3 years now. There's always a lot of ups and downs when you have a business, but leading a team of 10 people when you have health issues is not working out. And I felt really guilty because I haven't been able to be there for my team the last few months, and any extra energy that I ever had went into the company and it didn't necessarily go into my health. And so I have come to this decision over the last week, and I think a huge part of why I was crying so much in 2 videos ago when I was talking about my health stuff is that I came to the realization that day as I was driving home from the doctor's office. As I was driving, I just told my mom, like, this decision is going to break me. To put Upcycle Design, my company, on hold for the next 6 months while I try to focus on my health and get my health back on track. A week ago I told my team, and last Friday I told our customers. So you might have already heard this announcement, but this is me kind of more processing through it and kind of taking you behind the scenes of the decision and just how difficult this was, because Upcycle Design is like my baby. For anyone who has a company, they understand it is a 24/7 job and you put everything into it, your heart, your soul, everything. And the Upcycle team, we call it the Upcycle Design family, they are like family to me. I've felt so guilty, like I mentioned, that I just haven't been able to be there more for them over the past couple of months, and I've just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, trying to just wait it out until I could find some relief from my symptoms, and then I could really just dive back in. I've just kind of been in maintain mode, just trying to survive, trying to give the team what they need, but not necessarily getting ahead on the tasks that I need. And then we've had different team members be out of office, so then I've had to take over their position. So I've been doing multiple people's kind of positions at once and tasks at once, and it's just gotten to the point where my health just, as you know, has continued to go downhill, downhill, downhill. I was in the ER for those 2 times in less than 2 months. As you know, my doctor said she couldn't give me any relief until my specialist appointments. One is in September and the other 2 are in October. For people with health issues, they know that even once you go to those doctor's appointments, they might, you know, want to get more tests done, or they might try a treatment and that treatment might not work and they might have to try something else. Even going to those doctor's appointments does not mean that I will get relief. So I hit a wall, and I realized that like relief is not necessarily coming, and I just tried to keep pushing off making this decision, and I just tried to keep helping the team with what they needed until I would get the relief, and that's just not coming for a long time. I'll have another big health announcement in the next vlog of a possible new treatment plan that we're going to be trying. But I've tried everything, right? For the last year, I've gone to a functional medicine doctor. That has not worked out. I've tried the more holistic route. I've tried the other doctor stuff. Like, this is the 11th year of my chronic illness, so it's just a waiting game right now. I know a lot of this might be repeat information, but it's honestly me processing in real time, having to put my company on hold because of something that is outside of my control. It doesn't matter how much I want this, It doesn't matter how much I want to keep doing my company. My health is just out of my control. And so basically what this means is that until the end of July, so the next like week and a half, we will be selling out of the items that we've had for in-person events that we've done. So any inventory that we had made for those events, that will be on the website. Our stickers and patches will be on sale for $2 off. So go check out our sale. It would mean a lot. If you want to support me during this time, if you want to go check out our products, please feel free. We also have vendor products that will actually continue to be live on our website. So if at any point you need a gift for someone or you want to check out our vendor stuff, please check it out. We have upcycled plastic clocks and flower plants and coasters and keychains and carabiners. And then we have another vendor that has crocheted items, so made from yarn that's been upcycled, and there's crocheted hats, bandanas, coasters, car coasters, and we have a really cute little bumblebee too. So really cute stuff there. And then we also have dog toys from another vendor. And then our products, we've been launching a lot of new stuff recently too. So we have our stickers and our patches that are all cause themed. Everything, all products donate to different nonprofits. We also have some tote bags that we've been making. We have some cat toys, they're called kitty kick sticks. We've had some wrapping cloth, which is basically instead of like wrapping paper, it's a sustainable version. Stock up on gifts for other people. You know, it's a small business, minority owned. You know, I own it as a woman, I'm disabled, I'm LGBTQ+, I'm pansexual. So a lot of reasons to support, and we are about as sustainable as you can get. Only our products will only be live through the end of July, and then they might be gone forever. So definitely, if you've had an interest in purchasing our products in the past or just want to support me now, please feel free to check out our website. I put in all the inventory of what we do have, so when it's gone, it's gone, or when July 31st, whichever hits first, then that will mean that we are not selling our products after that date. And I'm not going to be doing marketing, so the newsletter that I write, all this stuff, I'm just solely going to be focused on my health after July 31st. So it's kind of a crippling decision just because this is the last thing I've given up for my health. The last year and a half I've really gone downhill, and before that year and a half I had some part-time jobs and I was taking some classes at school and I was participating in some extracurriculars, and when my health was a little bit better, I was trying really hard as much as I could to still be involved and to be doing what I was passionate about. And especially during the last year and a half when I've gone downhill, I have had to give up any part-time job I had. I've given up taking classes at the University of Delaware. I've given up extracurriculars. The only thing I really have left now is my vlog channel, which is like a processing therapy platform for me. I've always called this my video scrapbook, and I want to document the journey, the good, the bad, the ups, the downs. It's a way for me to update my friends because I've just not had the energy to text anybody back, unfortunately. And so this is a way for me to like keep my friends and family and just community updated on how I'm doing, and potentially help other people. I've had a lot of people reach out and be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that these symptoms could be this. I'm gonna go check that out. I think I might have this, or stuff like that. This is not social media for me where you only post the good stuff, or most people do at least. I want to show the hard parts of the journey too. I'm honestly scared that having to give this up, having to give up my company, will cause my mental health to decline as well, because this is something that gives me a purpose. It keeps me going. It makes me feel like I'm making an impact in the world, and I'm motivated to make a difference. And without that motivation, I am scared that the depression will kind of creep in and I won't feel as good. So I'm gonna kind of be documenting that journey, and please send suggestions if you have any, especially if you are a business owner and have had to go through something similar. But it's hard because I'm not even sure at the end of those 6 months if my health will be better and I'll be able to come back. It's just been a lot, and I've kind of had the last week to process this, and I've had to make all those announcements today. I'm so tired, I'm exhausted, but I'm really hoping that going forward, putting 100% of any energy that I do have into my health and not having anything stressful other than my health, which is very stressful obviously, will hopefully help. And now any energy I have, I can put it into my health stuff, which is really important. So that's another reason why I'm not messaging people back. If I have even a little bit of energy, I need to put that into my health stuff. Calling doctors, I mean, I need to incessantly call the doctor's offices to try to see if they can see me sooner. One place has a wait list, the other one doesn't, and they just say you have to incessantly call. So it's just really frustrating for anyone who's had chronic health issues. It is a full-time job, which sucks because it's like when you feel your worst, you have to do so much. It's just been a lot to process, and I think I'm going through the stages of grief, and I think I was in denial for a really long time. I'm hitting like sadness and just the pain of having to give up something that is so important to me. Anyone who knows me well knows how much my company means to me. And so to get to this moment and to this decision means I'm really not doing well. So really all my time is resting right now. I say that, but like practically half my day is just like updating my doctors, trying to get in to be seen sooner, you know, calling about like a medication or a supplement, or updating someone about a new symptom. It's just like, it's exhausting. Or going to a doctor's appointment. Like this week I'm gonna have 3 doctor's appointments and blood work, and next week I have like more. My other appointments are like getting blood work for my hematologist to, you know, watch my iron levels, and then I go to therapy because obviously this is really difficult. I think I'm gonna start going to therapy every week now, and then finally next week I get to see an ENT doctor to get my ear checked out because I haven't been able to hear in this ear for more than a month now. I've had an ear infection. I got rid of that ear infection, but it is just like a full-time job. Like for my ear, I had to do drops 3 times a day for 10 minutes, and it was just so exhausting. I really appreciate everyone who's reached out. Like I said, really, like my energy is just going into my health right now, and if I do have any energy, I have to put it in my health. But I do read all the messages and I appreciate them so much, and when I start having better days, I will definitely respond to them. And I really hope that this decision, even though it was so difficult, will result in me healing and, you know, being able to just fully rest and not have any stress other than my health stuff. And so I'm really hoping that it will catapult me onto the like healing journey. This has just been so difficult, and for any of you who have actually been following my journey from the beginning, I started this vlog channel when I did a pre-accelerator program for Upcycle 3 years ago, and so you have seen me go through ups and downs and really difficult times and exciting times. I'm sure this is hard for people who have been through that journey with me to hear as well, because I know we've had so many supporters for Upcycle Design, and I want to take a moment to like thank everyone who has even just shared something that we have posted or liked our stuff or just supported in any way. And so many of my friends have been so supportive, and I have a lot of mentors. There's a lot of different organizations who have helped support us during that time as well, and I appreciate everyone so much. I've definitely been struggling with my health during this whole time. I've had chronic illness for 11 years. If I could get to a place where that doesn't affect me anymore, I cannot imagine the impact that we could have. We could raise so much more money for nonprofits. We could impact so much more youth with providing them hands-on experience with my company. We could upcycle so much more waste materials into new products and divert them from landfills in our environment. I mean, this is really important stuff. I guess this is a chapter that we are closing. Hopefully it will reopen in 6 months, but we will see. And a new chapter of 100% focusing on my health will begin. So let's get that chapter started. Thank you for all of your support. All right, bye. So that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to check out any of our items that are in stock or on sale, I will link in the description below, and you can go check out our website. And in the meantime, stay tuned for the rest of the journey. See ya.